What up YouTube, it's me, your favourite Steve, and these are my top 10 sales of the week. What up YouTube, how you doing? Yeah, I'll say these are my top 10 sales of the week, and they're not from this week, they're from like, I think it's the 12th to the 19th of December. I just haven't got on top of these, but I like to keep on top of them to look back. But yeah, this is from like the 13th to the 19th, I think, of December. I think it's the week after the hit gym meetup. Yeah, I just thought I'd get one of these done because I haven't really had time to do in the past few weeks. Kids have been off and stuff like that. But not doing anything today, so I've snuck up in the loft and I just thought I'd get, a couple of videos done while I've got 5 minutes. So these are my top 10 sales. The last time I did one of these, I had a really good week. It was the week of the hit gym meetup. It was like the second week in December, I think it was. And I think I had like one of my best weeks. Well, it was definitely my best week of the year. But it was one of my best weeks probably ever on eBay. But yeah, this week I think it's from the 13th to the 19th, and it's started to die down. And then I think I've got 2 more weeks that I've got to do, and one of those weeks is pretty dire. So yeah, I do like to keep on top of these, if not only for other people that might want to I do get more views on these videos than my other videos, so they are, people do like to watch them. But anyway, right, so I will go through what I paid for the item, what the item sold for, and what the profit is. So in at number 10 on my top 10 sales of the week, 13th of December to the 19th of December, I think, the Samuel Windsor brown leather lace-up handmade men's brogue shoes, size, god damn it, size 9, sorry about that. Yeah, I used to pick up quite a few of these. I kind of stopped picking them up. Maybe I need to get back into picking Samuel Windsor up. I ended up picking up quite a few Samuel Windsor shoes, and they just kind of stuck around for a bit. But I have sold a couple, I think, this month now. But yeah, so these cost me £4.95. It says on there they sold for £24.99, but they didn't. They sold for £23.99. That's including the postage. And I made a profit of £11.01. As I said, sorry about the wobbly hands. Sorry about the wobbly hand time. And in at number 9, with these job lot of die-cast cars, spares, trucks, trailers, Corgi, Matchbox and Dinky cars. This has actually come up with what it sold for. It's so strange that it does sometimes and it doesn't other times. Yeah, picked these up from a charity shop. When I first started doing reselling, I used to buy job lots of these off eBay and then break them down and sell them individually. It was kind of one of my first things that I did. But then there wasn't a lot of money in it, and I wasn't selling that many of them, so I stopped doing it. But when I saw these, I was like, you know what? Let's get nostalgic. So yeah, picked these up for £4.99. So they sold for 30 quid. So it was £22 plus £8 postage. And I made a profit of £12.47. I need like a tripod or something just to sit the camera on. So I have got a tripod. In at number 8, this weird fish quarter zip pullover jacket coat size XL outdoor. Those keywords are terrible. Yeah, this cost me £4.99. It says it went for £25.99, so I've took a best offer somewhere. So what's that? £21.99 I've took as a best offer on this. So it went for £25.99. That includes £4 postage, and I made a profit of £12.67. I always pick up weird fish stuff. The quarter zip stuff will go between 20 to 25 all day. The pullover fleeces. In at number 10987. Was this Roman Originals Nordic style women's coat, Aztec native, size large, 14 to 16. So yeah, the label would have said large, But I always like to try and work out what it is for the ladies, you know. The ladies go between, you know, in 14, 16 to 12, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I always like to try and work that out. This one had a lot of bobbling. It probably would have gone for a little bit more, but it did have a lot of bobbling. Obviously, you can't see that in these photos, but I'm not going to go through the photos. The laptop will explode. But yeah, it probably would have gone for a little bit more. It didn't stick around for very long, so maybe I still could have got a little bit more. But it cost me £3. It went for the asking price of £19.99 to £23.99 with the postage, and I made a profit of £12.96. In at number 109,876 was this Joe Brown's dress. Again, not one that stuck around for long. Purple long sleeve patchwork floral velour tunic dress, size 16. Didn't stick around for long. I think I originally had it on for £25. Yeah. Again, I just don't understand why it's got the price like that. So yeah, it was originally on for £25. Sold for 26. So it cost me £3.49. Sold for 26. That's with the £4 postage for 22, and made a profit of £14.18. In at number 5, God, I had these for a while. Hand carved wooden fork and spoon, wall decor, 28 inches. I don't know where I've stole them from somewhere. Again with this one, it's saying £29.99, but they didn't sell for £29.99. They're sold for £21.99, I think. Just took a bit of a punt on these. I was probably selling some wooden stuff at the time. I don't know. Don't know why I put these up. But they're from a charity shop. Maybe I was in a charity shop and I wasn't picking up a lot. These cost me £3, and they went for, I think it's £21.99. Yeah, it's £27.99 with the postage, and I probably would have charged there. I've charged £6. So yeah, £21.99. They're originally on for £29.99. I've took a best offer. Made a profit of £14.97. In at number 4, this Columbia 2018 Adidas football away shirt, size large. Yeah. Oh yeah, this one on auction. So this was me trying the auction. So I wanted £20 originally, and it says 3 bids on there, but I think there was only 1 bid, unless the same person's bid again and again, just to make sure they ended up having it. I think that's what that means. Yeah, this was me trying out the auctions. I think when I originally got this, I got it from a charity shop. I think I've told this story before about the lady trying to find a way where I wouldn't buy it at the charity shop, and I was like, no, I definitely want the shirt. She's like, oh well, you know, my grandson collects football tops, and I'm like, well, that's nice. She went, oh, I didn't see this one. Oh well, I still want it. You know, and I think she was just, she's going, what am I going to do? Well, I don't know what you're going to do, but you're selling this to me right now. Anyway, it's cost me £1.99. It went for £23.99, so £19.99 with £4 postage, and I made a profit of £16.07. Up next, number 3. I didn't actually show this on a video. A Nintendo DS Lite console, no charger, 5 games bundle. Had this for a while. Had this for probably a couple of Christmases. So it wasn't from last year's car boot, because I didn't really go car booting. Probably from the year before. How much did it cost me? Yeah, so I paid a tenner. I originally had it on for 35. It didn't have a charger. I made sure I put no charger. It did switch on. So there is a photo with the DS switched on. I made sure it switched on before it left here as well. But yeah, it had 5 games. One of the cases was damaged. As I said, originally on for 35. Took a best offer for 30. It was like an offer that come out of nowhere. Because I haven't had really a lot of traction on this. In the probably close to 2 years that it's been listed. But somebody sent an offer of £30. As I said, it cost me a tenner. So it's 34 quid with £4 postage, and made a profit of 16.46. So I can't complain. Internet number 2 was this Dennis Basso women's brown faux fur jacket. I think Dennis. Oh, was it Dennis by Dennis Basso, not Basso Dennis Basso? Is it 2 Dennises intended 2 Bassos? Oh well, it's sold. Yeah, this size was like 2x. So looked it up and it was like, 2x is what, 16 to 18. It sold. It did. I don't know. The jacket just didn't seem that big to be 2XL. But it sold. We tried it against my wife and stuff like that, and it did seem a bit big, but the length of the jacket wasn't that big. But yeah, it's sold and it hasn't come back. But this, it's saying $29.99. This sold for $30.99, so I'm guessing it is $26.99 is the offer I've accepted. Yeah, so $26.99 with £4 postage is $30.99, ain't it? So it cost me a fiver, and the profit was £16.88. And in at number 1, which I'm very happy with this sale, don't get me wrong, but it does gut me with how many of these I used to pick up if you've been watching my videos for a while. I just haven't been car booting in the last year particularly a lot, and I used to pick these up all the time if you watch my videos back in the day. And I used to sell these for like 20 quid. And, looking at the prices closer to Christmas, they're around 40 quid. So yeah, this, I originally had it on for 50. Somebody sent me an offer for 40 and I took the 40. But this cost me 4 quid. Just a brass fire companion. So they're a bit of a pain in the arse to pack. Not that bad. Not that bad, really. It only takes 2 of the pink boxes kind of taped together. A bit of bubble wrap, and Bob's your uncle, as they say. So yeah, 4 quid this cost me. Went for $45.99, so $39.99 with £6 postage. I made a profit of $29.06. So yeah, proper laughing. But definitely next year I'm going to get back on the car boots and pick up as many of these as I can possible for the end of the year. So yeah, those are my top 10 sales from, as I said, I think it's the 13th to the 19th of December. I need to get back on top of doing these because I do like looking back at these and just finding out like I've looked back at ones from when I first started, and all it is Ben 10. All of it was Ben 10 at one point, my top 10 sales. So I like to look back and see how I've developed as a reseller, guys. Yeah, how I've developed. And when I can look back a year from now and go, wow, look at you. But anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in my next video. Peace out, all that jazz. Bye-bye.